Good evening. We are all here tonight to honor two beautiful people and to help them celebrate the last 58 years that they have spent together as man and wife. Marriage was set in place by God to be a gift and a blessing. My grandparents, Ed and Joyce Childers, have claimed and enjoyed that blessing since 1957. In all those years, they have never been what you would consider wealthy, but they have been very rich in love. Their love for one another is second only to their love for God. They both have a personal relationship with Jesus Christ, and they have made Him the head of their lives and of their marriage. If you were to ask them what their secret is to a happy marriage, I truly believe that would be their answer. My grandparents have always taught us that Jesus is the answer to all of life's questions, and that our identity, our purpose, and most of all, our salvation is found in Him. My grandpa has always led a simple, peaceful life that honors God. He is the rock of our family. With that being said, I truly do not believe he could have been the man that we all needed him to be without the help of my grandma. She is his perfect helpmate, and when I read about the lovely woman described in Proverbs 31, I think of her. The fact is, they complement each other perfectly. He loves her as Christ loves the church, and she gladly allows him to lead because she trusts him with her life. She knows that he truly is her biggest fan, which is exactly how it should be. As I look back on my own life, I don't think there's ever been a man that I haven't compared to my grandpa, and that includes my husband. I must admit there has been a time or two that I have informed Larry he hasn't measured up to my grandpa. He was then quick to remind me that I don't quite measure up to my grandma either. We both have hope that maybe someday we will. My grandpa stands by his claim that in all their years of marriage, he can count the number of fights that they have had on one hand. Well, to tell you the truth, those few fights must have taken place before I was born, because in all my 32 years of being their granddaughter, I have never seen them fight. Now, my grandparents pretty much helped raise my brothers and I because our mother had to work long, hard hours just to make ends meet. It wasn't unusual for us to be at their house for at least several hours each day. In all that time, we never heard our grandparents speak a harsh word to one another or even about each other. They were always loving, kind, and gentle to each other and to us. Some of our greatest childhood memories were made at their house with them. We are very blessed and so proud to call these two people Grandma and Grandpa. In 1 Corinthians chapter 13, verses 4 through 8 in the New International Version, the Apostle Paul gives us a perfect description of what true love looks like. He states, "Love is patient. Love is kind. It does not envy. It does not boast. It is not proud. It does not dishonor others. It is not self-seeking. It is not easily angered. It keeps no record of wrongs. Love does not delight in evil, but rejoices with truth. It always protects, always trusts, always hopes, always perseveres. Love never fails." He goes on to say in verse 13, "And now these three remain: faith, hope, and love. But the greatest of these is love." Paul's description of love is exactly the love that my grandparents share. They share that love not only with each other, but also with all of us that are close to them. My hope is that they both realize just how much they are respected, they are admired, and most of all, just how much they are loved by everyone around them. So congratulations, Grandma and Grandpa. You have now possessed true love for 58 years, and God willing, many more to come. Happy anniversary, Grandma and Grandpa.